Okay, we're back. I had to abruptly edit the video because I had just crossed the 10-minute mark. So, yeah, I set this to 8 meters. So, we'll see what that looks like. I'm just guessing at this point. And we'll render the frame. Okay. Clearly that's not good. Let's turn these off. And I'm going to turn this down, otherwise I might crash. Just to double check, since I obliterated everything. Okay, try that again. Okay, we're getting pretty close. One more adjustment and that'll be close enough. And let's push this out a little further here. So we're going 7 to 7. Okay, now we should see the high def polygons are, yep, pushed out further. Okay, good. Now let's turn those obstructors back on. And that'll probably make everything disappear again. Yeah, clearly the radius is too great. So let's bring all these guys down. Copy selected layer. Paste. Replace selected layer and replace selected layer. Okay. B and C. Dagblammit. I'm going perspective view and oh, that's the problem. I didn't set my keyframe, so here when I pushed him back, so he was just right on top of everything, which means I had no reason to tweak those distances again. So I was deliberately wasting your time. Let's go back here and push him out again. Replace selected layer, C and B. Okay, hopefully everything is good now. Render frame. Yeah. Now this is nice. Camera's looking out over here. Everything outside the camera's view is all smooshed down into low def. So now, when I go to my main camera view, we can probably get away with, wrong panel, we could probably get away with cranking that way up without crashing, and it will be rewarded with nicer visuals. I'm going to save my scene before I do this, just in case I don't crash. So let's say, 55. 55. It's interesting to note that when I first started putting this together, of course I was doing the same amount of subdivisions over the entire terrain. I wasn't able to get much higher than 8. I think if I pushed it higher than 8 it would crash. So let's see what happens when I do this. No crash. It's clearly taking a little longer to freeze the mesh. If I push this down even further, you can see I'm using about 40 megabytes of memory, which is not much at all. But we are dealing with 262,000 polygons. Sure is taking its sweet time freezing that mesh. Oh, darn it. Look at that. Not enough memory. Is it going to crash? Yep. Thank you. Okay, so I was getting a little too zealous there. Let's load the scene back up. Okay. Let's get a little neoconservative now. Instead of 50, we'll say 35. 35. Interestingly, it seems to be taking about the same amount of memory. You know, this really grinds my gears. This really tweaks my... Never mind. Yes, I want to render this, or run this inefficient program. Try one more time. Okay, 20. 20. It's using the same amount of memory. But it's rendering this time. Okay. So I can lower the close-up detail a little bit and increase the distance detail a little bit. Let's say 18. I don't want to lower it too much. And off in the distance we'll say 4. 5. 6. I always gotta push things, don't I? And there it is. Heck of a lot more detail. Okay, what I'll do is stop the video here since we're approaching 10 minutes, and I'll just make a quickie video of the same shot rendered with radiosity just for kicks. See you on the next side.